Get off your phone!
Okay, alright, I'm good.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmeline, and I have a very special guest here with me. You want to say who you are?
I'm Andrew.
This is Andrew. You've probably seen him in a few other vlogs and stuff, but if you don't know who he is, this is my fiance. You're not my boyfriend anymore.
No.
Nope. So, like I said in my Get Ready With Me from last week, I said I would have Andrew come on a video with me and we would kind of talk about our engagement story, basically, just kind of his plan and how he made it happen and just my reaction to it and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
pretty much it. So,
Pretty much it.
just a little bit of background about us. I'm 21. Andrew's going to be 21.
You have to think about that?
What?
You have to think about my age?
Well, yeah, because I didn't know how I wanted to say it because this is going up on Friday and you'll be 21 tomorrow, Saturday.
Yes.
So we're both basically 21. We met in high school our sophomore year, so we've been friends for 5 years?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years, and we've been together for almost 4 years.
It'll be 4 years in April.
Yeah, 4 years. Actually, in 1 month. It's the 24th today.
Wow.
So, yeah. We've been together for about 4 years. We're planning on getting married, hopefully, in the summer of 2021. So, about a little over a year away. So, there's the background of that. So, I'm going to let Andrew kind of take the floor a little bit and explain whatever he wants to.
Yeah, so, the plan. There was no plan. Video over.
Oh. He just found a ring on the side of the road and was like, I guess this will do. And that's it.
Yep. No, but seriously, I've been thinking about it for a while. Probably since a little bit before winter began. I wanted to ask her parents for a while. I wanted to ask her dad for a while and her mom. But I couldn't ever get away from her when we go home because, just because we go home, we see her parents, and we go see my parents, and then whoever else we need to see, so we don't really get a lot of time away from each other, and I wanted to, like, talk to them in person, and I didn't want to talk to them over the phone or anything, because that would be terrible and
It would be
weird.
terrible. People do that. They call their person's parents.
Yeah, maybe if they live across the country.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, it's not weird.
It is weird. They live 2 hours away. Why wouldn't I go see them in person?
No, you're right. You're right, but it's not.
It's just disrespectful. In my
yeah,
point of view, that's disrespectful.
You're close enough to do it in person.
So anyway, I wanted to go ask, and so I didn't get to ask until February. Was it February vacation?
I think it was.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
No, February vacation.
It was one of the times we went back.
When we went for your car, because it was like before my birthday.
It was one of the times we went back to go look at cars for me. And we didn't get the car. I didn't get the car I wanted, unfortunately, but it's fine. I got a new car.
You got a car
that's better and has less miles on it. But that's besides.
That's a different story.
So anyway, we're in Cabela's and we were talking about my car. I was talking about my car with her dad about getting a car, and he was like, just make sure you're paying all the bills and stuff like that, because it'll look bad on your credit if you make a late payment on that, and so on and so forth. And I don't remember exactly how the conversation went. He said something about M, and I was like, well, yeah, of course you care. He said, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. We can help you, see what we can do. I said, yeah, of course, because, you care about M2 and this is her future. And he goes, oh, so there is a future there. And I was like, okay, well, I guess we're having this conversation here. So M was there.
I was with my mom.
Yes, so we were trying.
Somewhere.
I was trying not to have that conversation in front of her. I was planning on having the conversation this weekend anyway, because I kind of had to make it happen. But I've been wanting, the whole point of this was I've been wanting to ask since before December. And every time we would come home, because we came home for like 2 weeks for winter break, I didn't get to ask because I didn't really get to get time away from them. And we came back up and we didn't get to see them very long. So I kind of had to ask. I had this whole plan out because we were gonna go down and see her grandma in Florida, and we're gonna go to Disney for 2 days and stuff like that. And then Em kept talking about how much she wanted to like stay in Disney for a week, and like her grandma wanted to stay there, and her mom wanted to stay there, and so they're like, you know what? Let's just throw that out the window, and we're gonna go to January. We're gonna go to January. We're gonna go to Disney in January next year in 2021. And they were like, how do you feel about that, Andrew? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. But all along, I wanted to ask him in Disney during that time. So I was like, that plan got thrown out the window. So then I got to find, because I hadn't even asked yet. I had that plan, but I haven't had the chance to ask. So I finally got to ask, and he said yes. And we had that whole conversation in Cabela's over by the ammo. Yeah, so then I told him like what my plan was, and that kind of got thrown out the window. And we talked about a couple things, like maybe on a cruise and stuff like that. And he, Jim, who was her dad, went and talked to her mom, Lisa. And then they called me and said, hey, we know this was your plan, so why don't we make this happen? Because where else in the world would she rather be proposed to other than Disney? And I had a couple ideas, but so yeah, we made that happen. They made that happen. I'm really grateful for that.
Wait, I think you explained it wrong with the whole Disney thing. We were going to go in January, but then we decided not to go for the week in January because we were going on a cruise this summer and it's just a lot of money. So we decided just to go for 2 days over spring break.
See that? Yeah, that's what you thought happened.
Yeah.
The reason we didn't go in January is because of this.
Oh! I thought it was because of the cruise. That's what my mom told me.
Yeah, she told you that so you wouldn't be all like, well, why are we just canceling, blah, 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 and so on and so forth.
Okay, anyway. I'm still happy I got to go to Disney.
So anyway, they made that happen. I was really grateful for that. So then I actually had no plan from there. I just knew I wanted to do it in front of the castle because, I don't know, where else would you do it in Disney? But there's plenty of places to do it in Disney.
Yeah. But...
So Emmeline then told us that they're going to be doing construction on the castle, and then the coronavirus...
Well, did you want to talk about...
The coronavirus stuff was happening, and we were kind of getting nervous that we weren't going to be able to go at all. But we did end up getting down there. We took the flight down there. Stayed at her grandma's place, which is about 3 hours away from Disney, and the flight was 3 hours, so it was basically being on flight again.
It wasn't a bad drive, though. It was like a good drive.
So
we didn't hit any traffic or anything,
no, it was fine.
Really. We saw lots of cows.
Yeah, lots of cows and oranges. But
gosh, I'm tired. Sorry.
This whole thing was, I was worried that Disney was going to get shut down before we got there. Her mom was also worried because her mom came, and her grandma. And that the castle would be under construction when we got there. So we're on the car ride there to Disney, and I have the ring. Her mom and I had talked about a little bit of a plan before, actually when Emmeline went to the bathroom or something, like the night before, when we were at her grandma's.
I was probably in the shower.
And I revealed that I didn't have a plan.
Did you want to talk about, like, the ring at all?
Yeah, I'll talk about that after.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know you had a plan.
I don't have a plan, I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
And you keep interrupting.
I'm sorry. Keep talking. Alright, so you talked to my mom about the plan.
Yeah.
While I was in the bed.
I talked to your mom, and I said I didn't have a plan, and so she told me that she got us a photo package. So, like, it's like a 20-minute photo package where they just take you around after. So we had to do it before a certain time and, like, not during the parades. Because I've only been to Disney one other time. So the parades just, like, not shut down everything, but, like, they take up the whole street and stuff like that. And they block off the roads. And so she's like, you have to do it after the parades or before the parades. And then Allie, her best friend, is coming. So we discussed all that. And she's like, maybe you can talk to Al about some places to do it in case, like, whatever. So I talked to Al the next day when we got to Disney because she met us there.
Yeah, she was in the Disney college program, so she was there doing her program. So that worked out. And my mom was telling me that she was like, oh, Al might meet us when we go to Magic Kingdom or something, just to see us and whatever. And I was like, oh, awesome. That's great. I haven't seen Al in forever. So,
right.
So that's how we got hurt there.
So, we're on our way to Disney, and Emmeline's looking at her phone and all the Disney stuff on her phone because she's excited, and she tells us that the castle is under construction and that there's like lifts up all around it. And I was like, well, shoot, what am I going to do?
Yeah, they started construction that day, the painting of Cinderella's castle that day. They had been like, I had seen like they were prepping for it, like they were draining the moat and stuff. And then I was like, oh man, they're doing construction today. And the lifts are up. And they were like, oh.
Yeah. It was like, oh, okay. So then we finally get to Disney. I'm trying to figure it out. I was still planning on just doing it in front of the castle because that's where I plan to do it. But so then we went and did we even do a ride? Yeah, we went and met Mickey. That's who we met. And then we went to the castle.
No, we ate food.
We went to the toward the castle,
right?
And we looked at it, and then we went to eat food.
Yes.
And then Emmeline got this huge turkey leg, so it took her forever to finish.
It was very big.
So Al and I said, "Hey Al, do you know where bathrooms are?" Because Al and I had already talked about like maybe going to look at a couple places, and she's like, "Yeah," and then we went off. So she showed me a couple places around the castle, and I ended up doing it just right in front of the big gate in front of the castle. So we came back, and then we're like, okay, you guys ready to go? And I think a parade was going on, so it kind of drew a good amount of people away from the castle itself. And there's some people at the castle, but that is what it is.
Because where he did it, it was like when they have the like the part open where you can walk through and like see like the Cinderella scenes like on the wall. We walked through there and it was like right at the entrance, like looking out onto Main Street. So we were like behind like the stage where the performance is, so it was open during that time because there was no stage show going on.
Right. So yeah, we're walking over there. We walked like up the ramp to the left of the castle and then around, and we went through that little portion she was just talking about with all the Cinderella stuff in it. And we got to the front and we took a picture, and then I went to my bag. I said, "Hang on, we're gonna take another picture." I went to my bag to go get the ring, and she like followed me, and I was like, "Just stay over there. What are you doing?"
Well, because I thought I didn't know you were not done.
I said to her,
I thought we were done.
"Stay right there. We're gonna take another picture," and she followed me. So then Al went and took a picture of her to stop her from following me, and so then I took the ring out, and then I proposed.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys don't follow me on like any of my social media or anything, I'll post the video like here right now so you guys can see it.
No, I'm gonna cry.
But yeah, I posted it on TikTok, and it's like blowing up on TikTok right now, which is really crazy. It has like over 13,000 views. What?
It has way more than 13,000
Does
views.
it? Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
It has like over 100,000 views.
No. Does it?
Yes. What?
I thought it was like 13.
And when we were down in Florida still, it was at like 20,000.
Oh, I'm sorry. 140,000. You're right.
Anyway, so the ring, I went down and got my car, And I went to go show her parents my car and stuff like that, and we were talking, and they had a couple ring ideas, and the diamond in the ring is actually her grandmother's diamond, and her grandma gave me permission to use the rings and stuff like that. So we went to Zales, and me and her parents went to Zales, and we actually went on the perfect day, because that day was the only day out of the year that they were going to take the ring in store, and they would do it for you right there, and have it for you in a couple hours. So we went, and we were looking at rings, and we were like, okay, well, we'll just look today, might not buy anything. And I found the ring. I saw that one, and then I was like, I just knew she would love it. And, yeah, so then we ended up getting that ring. And I didn't even get to see it that day.
That's it. It's party.
I didn't even get to see it that day, because... I don't even remember what time it was, but I had to get back to school because I had class the next day.
Yeah.
So her parents took it, and they held on to it until we went down to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so everybody, like, whenever I've, like, talked to people about it, like, basically our family and whatever, and if I've talked to anybody else, they're always like, oh, stay on. Need another coffee. So when I've talked to people about it, they're like, did you even, like, have a clue? Like, you must have known or whatever. I seriously had no clue. And there were just so many things that I should have probably caught on to that I didn't catch on to. When the dates changed for when we were going to Disney, like I said before, my mom said that it was because of the cruise. It was too much money, and that just made sense and whatever. But I think the thing that made me think that it wasn't going to happen then, and I had no clues, because I thought that he would do it when we went in January, just because we had been talking about it and stuff, and he was telling me, like, he wanted to ask my parents for permission and stuff, and I just figured, oh, like, it's a little less than a year away and whatever, he'll have time to get the ring and have a plan. So I was, like, pretty sure that it was going to happen when we went in January. So when my mom told me that we were going in March instead, I was like, oh, okay, it's definitely not going to happen, because I know that, like, I knew he didn't have a ring or anything, and I just didn't think it was happening then, because I thought it was just too soon. So I think that's why I really didn't have any suspicion of it, but, like, just the plan for Al to be there, like, probably should have gave me a little bit of a hint. And the thing that probably was the thing that definitely signed off that something is happening, that should have clicked in my brain, was the photo shoot thing that Andrew talked about before. I went on the Disney app just to go and look at, like, different fast passes and stuff, just to see if we could get fast passes for different rides that might not have been available. So I'm looking at our plans, and I see that in there, so I text my mom, and I'm in the middle of class, too, and I was just super curious. I was like, what's this for? And she's like, oh, I booked it just to take some pictures with Grandma, like 3-generation type of thing, because it's normally, like, the three of us that go to Disney together. My dad's not a big Disney person or theme park person, and sometimes we go in the winter and he can't take time off in the winter, so that's why my dad doesn't normally go. And then I'll bring a friend sometimes, like last time I brought Allie, this time I brought him. But it's always really, like, been the three of us the past few years. So she was like, I just want to take, like, some cool pictures, like 3 generations, for Grandma to have, and I thought it would be fun, because we don't know when the next time we'll go to Disney is and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, totally buying it, but, like, I should have probably figured out that he might have been proposing. Yeah. And whatever. Even when you went to go to your bag, when Allie was like, oh, take the picture, I still was like, okay. Like I kind of, like, thought about it, and I was like, no. And then you did it. And I was like, I was, like, speechless. Like, I kept saying no because I didn't think it was real, and shaking my head because I didn't think it was real. Like, I just didn't think it was going to happen. And then it did. And I was very happy.
To be clear, she wasn't saying no when...
Yes, I wasn't saying... No, I didn't say no. I kept saying stop. That's what I kept saying. Yes. I kept saying stop, not no. But yeah, even if I did say no, it wasn't like, no, like, I don't want to. It was like, no, this isn't happening. But no, I kept saying stop. That's what I kept saying. And then we did the little photo shoot thing, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now we're here.
Now we're engaged. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
No? All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe to see more videos from me. I'll probably do some like wedding planning videos and stuff, and maybe you'll be in them, maybe you won't. That'll be up to you.
Okay.
Whether or not, because I know that you don't care that much about the planning as much as I do.
Well, I do care about the planning.
You care about it, but you don't want to do it.
That's not true. I want to do it.
Well, like when I talk like decorations and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just like little things that like he doesn't really care about. So some of the videos he'll probably be in, some of them he will. Or won't. But yeah, subscribe so you can see those videos and just other random videos that I put up on here. I kind of just do whatever. Go and check out my social media to stay updated with when videos are going to be uploaded and just seeing what's going on in my day-to-day life. And I think that's it. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. I will see you guys next week in another video. Bye, guys.
Bye.